Learn how to alter the visible text inside an HTML element using both Jquery method and native JavaScript alternatives. In this lesson, we're going to be looking at how you can modify text content using both Jquery and JavaScript method to show how this can be done in JavaScript. When you're building a dynamic website, you frequently need to update the words showing on a screen, like maybe updating a scoreboard, altering a user greeting, or changing a status message. In jQuery, you can update this text by targeting the elements and using the .text method. This safely wipes out whatever words were inside that element before and swap in your brand new message instantly. And we are now going to be looking at how that way of modifying text compares to using vanilla JavaScript, that is native JavaScript, which is an alternative to modifying your text content. So let's move into our code editor and write some code. So firstly, inside my HTML section, I want to add a p tag with ID of 01 and give it a content of maybe hello world. And I'll add another one with an ID of 02. So hello Madagascar. So I have these two key tags inside my code. Then I can move into the script tag right now. And what do I want to do? Jquery. So call a document. Got ready method and pass the function. And inside it, you make a variable. And then you use it to target the ID of what you want to change. So in my own case, so let me just use the ID 01. And now that I've done this, then I can call my variable .text and call it hello the Viva. And now, if you look at my screen, you can see that hello world is now replaced with hello da Viva. You can see how easy it is for me to just change or modify my text content using jQuery. So now let's look at using vanilla JavaScript, an alternative to jQuery. So let's look at how that can be done. Well, first thing first is still to make a variable and use the document.getElement by ID to target the ID of the element that you want. So in this case, ID 01. Notice that in selecting this ID, I'm not appending a hash or anything, unlike jQuery. So once you've done that, then I can call my variable and call on text content to hello the fever, and then you should see changes immediately. So you can see that this works exactly the way it works with with jQuery, and that is because modern web browsers offer two exceptional clean native tools to modify text content without downloading jQuery, and then the most safest one of them for replacement for jQuery is the text content. So if you look at this code, you can see that for jQuery, I need to always download this external library before I can use it. But with native JavaScript, I can just write this code without depending on any external API or library. And the advantage is that it makes my code blazingly fast, because for jQuery, it will take, even if it is just some few milliseconds, it will still take time before it downloads that external code. into my code, unlike a native JavaScript format that works directly inside my code. So this example starts with a paragraph reading. You can see it, hello world. And the script targets that specific paragraph with the ID or ID01, using its ID, and then uses the jQuery.text hello Daviva to instantly overwrite the content as soon as the page is ready. And it is the same thing that is done in the native JavaScript as well. Now, here are a few key takeaways from this lesson. Number one, the .text method behaves like a complete reset. It completely deletes any existing text content within the target element and applies the new value. Number two, both jQuery.text method and native JavaScript.text content treat input strictly as plain text. If you try to pass HTML tags, they will literalize and display the raw tag brackets on the screen, rather than rendering bold styling, which keep your site safe from malicious code injection. So this is what that part is saying. So if you try to render HTML directly like this, because we want to make it bold, now look at what is going to happen. So this method, the text content and the text, it will not manipulate it, it will render it as raw tag brackets on the screen, as you can see. And so this helps keep your code safe from malicious code injection, which means that if someone tries to intercept and inject code, malicious code into your application, it will not work, as this method will safely block it. And finally, native JavaScript text content property is supported in all browsers and performs faster than loading an external library shortcut to accomplish basic text changes. Like I said, working natively inside your JavaScript is blazingly fast than depending on external library. It's like this jQuery that requires the jQuery library to be pulled in before it can do something as basic as modify text context.